We're on our way to a location we've been excited for a very long time. Katmai National Park, specifically Brooks Falls, to go see all the bears and to adventure into the Valley of 10,000 Smokes. If you haven't heard of this area, it has the highest concentration of bears in the world. And if you're not paying attention to your surroundings, you could be within yards of these coastal brown bears. Now luckily in this area there's plenty of food supply, so they don't really care about humans. In fact, it's been over 40 years since there was any problems between a human and a bear in this area. But we have to get there first, and that requires traveling over 1,700 miles on multiple different flights to get to the town of King Salmon, where we'll spend the night and prepare to take a float plane out in the morning.
On their side like a book. Smaller engines underneath that seat.
There isn't much in King Salmon. There's pretty much a restaurant, a food truck, and a grocery store. And that's about it. We swung into the grocery store just to see what pricing is like way out in the bush.
Yeah, ice cream. 18 bucks. Woo! 15 bucks for cereal. $12 for cereal. It's really terrible to be dairy free here. $11.50 for organic coconut milk creamer. $6.99 for peach. Wow, allergy medication, $35. You do get 35 tablets though, that's not the worst. The pricing actually isn't too bad on meds. Alright, we found an item under $1, so of course it's ramen. So Brian, how much do you think Cheez-Its are?
$10 a box.
They are! $10.29.
The extra, oh wow.
Oh man. $10.29 for Cheez-Its. It's wild. And then $11 for chips. $13 for party size. They do have a half price shelf, which is kind of cool. I'm sure a lot of locals take advantage of that. So you've got breads and stuff like that on there, which can be helpful. There wasn't a lot on there though, I'm gonna be honest.
I got used to it, but I told my husband, I said, look, the house catches fire, just leave me in it. I would rather burn to death than freeze to death. Anyway, so my brain started working. Last night I had a beaver come across here dragging a little branch for that little river there. Yeah, on a dam somewhere.
How cute.
Alright, got the tent set up. Sam's working on the sleeping pads. These are great little sites actually.
Home sweet home for the night. So it's kind of hard to see, but there is like a charging strip right there. There you go. So there's like shower and toilet, and Margo hooked it up. This is true glamping. It's all right here, and then we're all in electrical bear fencing too.
I know.
There's lemonade. Check out my fat bear socks.
Sarah's representing.
Ready.
Gotta be careful because you don't want the bears to think you're a bear and eat you.
They're supposed to be lucky. I'm relatable now.
Uh-huh. Alright, we are at the Bear Trail Cabins here in King Salmon, and we are about to get taken down to the float plane to fly to Katmai National Park. We're gonna be there for about 4 days. And gonna go see the Valley of 10,000 Smokes, hopefully see lots of bears. The salmon run is a bomber this year, so there's tons of salmon, which brings in a lot of bears. So let's get on that float plane and get out of here.
We're excited.
All right, we are being strategic right now and trying to figure out what we can hold on our persons. Like Sarah's stuffing her pockets with food
granola.
Because the float plane has a 50-pound per person limit. And with camera gear, camping gear, food, everything, we are like right there. So
we're like 2 pounds off in case things aren't calibrated perfectly. But I mean, our thought process was Brian's wearing his wader boots. I'm wearing like my heavier rain boots that I wanted for slip-ons, and we took out, you know, like heavy food, like granola is the first thing we ate this morning. And we were like, if we have to stuff our pockets, we can. Also took out Brian's heaviest lenses. So I'm gonna have a camera on me, even though normally I'm just carrying this.
And I'll have that one back there.
Yep. And then the side holster.
She doesn't know how to use it.
You
She just
do.
learned.
So we should be okay. But yeah, definitely had to get strategic on the way there. On the way back though, we had like 25 pounds of food, which sounds like a lot, but like we're sharing food and we are pretty dialed in on what we both need as well because of all the trips that we do. So just keep that in mind when you're planning a trip here, is food is probably gonna take up like a quarter of your weight.
Katmai Air is a main float plane service that will take you out to Brooks Falls. The pricing per person is not cheap. You're looking at about $480 per person for a round trip flight. But the only other option is to take a ferry, which is about 20 bucks cheaper and gets canceled almost every single day. So it's much better to just rely on the float planes.
Yeah, thank you. Try to sit on this side. Got a crossroad.
I do want to make a quick note. None of the water sources that you see in these clips is the ocean. These are all lakes. Yes, these lakes are massive, and it's hard to believe that these aren't part of the ocean. I'm coming back to Alaska every year.
Thank you. I think I'm good.
Now for just a second, we'll get your hand carriers and then we'll send you on to bear school. After we send you to bear school at some point today, check in with the front office down this way and confirm your departure time.
Thank you.
Fragrant fish. Yeah. Yep. There's all our luggage. Oh, now he's standing.
Watch your feet.
I know, but he's walking. Just got half-eaten salmon everywhere. Just a little fishy, huh?
Just a little fishy.
All right, so now we are off to bear school. They put you through this right when you get here. Just super important because everyone needs to know how to react around bears because this is their home. So we need to be protecting ourselves, but also protecting them.
Katmai National Park protects one of the highest densities of bears in the world.
A major issue with bears in the last 40 years. If you look up in the rafters, that's the last major issue we've had with bears. Yes, the bear pays the price. So
We just finished loading up our stuff. That is the dining hall.
Lots of stuff.
So we just missed lunch, which is okay because we packed our own meals for lunch today anyways, because today is setup. But we just graduated bear school, and I just wanted to give you an idea of the walk between the visitor center where you do bear school and grabbing all your gear. So it's really not that far because we're already back to the visitor center with bear school. No visitor facilities beyond this point, so that must be for rangers. And then campground is this way. Lake. I don't think we're gonna be able to wipe smiles off our faces for a while. There we go. Oh, okay.
This would work.
Yeah, this would work.
And it's tucked back. Too.
This is tucked back if you guys want this one. Woo, getting set up. Home sweet home. Impressed how much space there is.
The campground is set up really nicely because they have a gear locker and a food storage area for every single camper.
Over here, here's the fuel. So come in and be aware, like I didn't see anyone mark free fuel So I actually went through and I started looking at dates for everything. So this person is 8/5, they're leaving today, but it's got a lot in it. So I threw our name on it and I talked to someone else that did the same thing, and they said they thought they had already left for the day. If not, they can use their fuel, and then I don't think they're gonna be going through over half a canister of this, so we can take what's left over. But, you know, for instance, with another one, all of these dates were old. There's not as much in this one, but it'll work, so I threw our name on it. And you want to do departure date. And there's pens in here, which is very helpful. So there's 2 bears right outside of camp. Just eating dead fish.
Oh, it's got eggs.
It's got eggs? Like fish eggs?
Salmon eggs.
Oh, cool. Wow.
On the beach, I'm like worried that he's cool. That's pretty close, I feel, right?
This is like super lightweight.
Oh, getting that would have been great.
It's so surreal seeing the rock floating. It's all pumice. And it's porous too. I mean, you can see. Oh man. Great show right at camp.
Intrigued by these things that look like peppers, like big peppers.
I already stopped counting how many bears we've seen.
I'm thinking like, we'll just say 1 bear an hour at this point.
Probably more than that.
Probably more than
Usually
that.
we see them in groups of like 3 or 4.
True. We'll see when we get to the falls what it's like.
We just saw a grazer and Biggie, and then another mama, or I don't know if she's a mama, but another bear. Right outside of Brooks Lodge is a boardwalk that takes you all the way across the river. You're able to look down upon the bears and the salmon from this boardwalk.
There's a lot of fish.
Holy smokes.
Right? And they're all just like still. Crazy.
No wonder there's so many bears.
Yeah? Alright, so we've been waiting behind the fence because there's a bear sleeping for a little while now right on the trail, or like right off the trail. So we got rangers here and they're doing patrol car.
Cool. We're going this way.
Doing like a patrol car escort basically. So we're waiting for a ranger to come pick us up.
So until a bear tech shows up, I'm just gonna do some escorts. I will take 5 people with me.
Thanks you. He's very tuckered out.
It's exhausting being a bear.
Check it out. Bear's sleeping like, I don't know, 8 to 10 feet off the road. It's real freaking cute. Cutest thing I've seen all day, maybe all week. It's off that side of the road. You'll see it. We are going to walk quickly, quietly. We're not going to disturb the bear. We're not going to stop to take photos. But if you can take one on the move, I will allow it.
We'll take that. I mean, whenever we want. Now that we've signed our river permit, haha. But not right now.
I'm just like overthinking it, I think.
Whoa! Look at this dragonfly. It looked like it was like itching.
We are coming up on what's known as the treehouse. This is a staging area for Brooks Falls, but you also access the riffles from the treehouse.
Yes! Wow. I told you, like, the whole river is just salmon. It's crazy. Oh, cool. You can see them jumping. Okay, so we just had to put our name on the list. During day hours, you have to sign up for a half-hour increment. So we just did that. But it's only at one specific platform that you have to do this. So.
The Brooks Falls platform.
Yep.
Directly at Brooks Falls.
Yes.
The Riffles, there's no line.
Yeah, Riffles, there's no line, which is the lower falls platform. So you can still see the falls. We can still see a bear, but it's all further away. So we're going to get more of an up-close focus now. This is as close as you get. We finally got one. Oh. So the rangers definitely remember us now because we just had a conversation about how they keep track of people coming back from the platform, and the rangers started writing down my blue camo hat, but Molly's wearing flower camo or flower pants, and I was like, oh, just put down my hat, I'm not taking that off. And Molly's like, I'm not taking my pants off anytime soon. So, you know, the rangers live for stories like this daily, I guarantee you. So I don't know what was more fun. I think I couldn't decide between watching the fish or the bears eat the fish, because it was pretty cool watching them jump up on the falls, or almost jump up on the falls. Not all of them make it, obviously. It takes a while.
Hardly any at all make it.
I know, hardly any at all. It's crazy. It's pretty entertaining to watch.
I recommend purchasing a river permit if you go to Katmai,
Keep your head on a swivel.
because it allows you access to a lot of extra areas. It's only about $6 for the group, and it lasts an entire week.
Wow, this grass is really tall. Wow. Stinky.
Those are the kingfishers.
I think that's so interesting too. Oh, they are. Those are the kingfishers. Cool.
Oh, I got my
Wrong lens. Oh.
T-Rex on.
Well, they're flying back and forth between the trees, so coming right towards us. Right there, right there. I mean, they're making it so easy for you, Brian. They're flying back and forth. Brian's all excited.
I told you I heard kingfishers.
Yeah.
They're very hard to photograph because they're always 10 miles away. But that's a kingfisher. Come closer.
Yeah, this will be fun when we have our river stuff on.
Yeah.
Climb down in here, go over to the sandbar.
Very easy to access.
Yeah.
You don't have to go to the falls.
Hard to see them forward.
Yeah, there's three.
So I always recommend standing next to a ranger and listening to what they have to say, because the three bears that we were just watching, she took out her camera to see closer and said that they were 3 to 4 years old, and a lot of those teenagers are starting to get kicked out, so they're all just playing together. But apparently, you know, once they started to get kicked out, some of them are gigantic. I mean, she was saying some of them were bigger than Mom, and they got kicked out this year. So I'll gotta move on at some point, and we've seen that. Some of the bears start to split. It's good. It's good for them. They gotta grow up. So one thing they've talked extensively about that you'll learn in bear school is don't leave anything anywhere. Hence the electric fence around the canoes that they rent out, because bears will literally play with it and then they associate humans with things to play with. And that's not good for either of us. So don't leave anything anywhere. Unprotected and out of sight. Right, Brian?
Give them all the toys. That's what I heard.
I'm hoping I'm not wrong, but from what I remember from the weather, I think today was the nicest day.
I was just thinking about that. I was thinking you said that wrong.
So what did we learn about the fish from people in past years?
There's way more fish, dead fish specifically this year, than they've seen in previous years because one, there's just a crazy amount of fish this year.
I mean, you can see it all floating in the water right beside us.
Yep. And all over the beach too. I mean,
Dead
you can
fish.
see
Dead
body
fish.
parts.
Dead fish. Dead fish.
The other reason too is the water level is lower, I guess, and there's a lot more fish or a lot more bears fishing at the river entrance, and so all their carcasses that they discard is floating out here more in the lake as well. So it's definitely an interesting year to be here because there's a lot more bears down at the lower river than there is even at the falls too.
And the question on everyone's minds, yes, it does stink. But it's not like overwhelming. Like, I don't feel like I need to wear nose plugs or anything, but it's a little stinky. You definitely got dead fish smell around here.
There's a bear sleeping right over there. Can't see it on the camera.
Can't see it on the camera, but there's people down by that float plane.
It is like right there.
And it's taking up like the entire beach. Just conked. There's my bear paw print next to the dead fish.
Our first day here was basically us just trying to figure out the lay of the land. So we went from the beach to the falls, back to the beach to the falls, and trying to figure out where are all the good spots for the bears. Not far from the Brooks Falls platform is Lake Brooks. This is another massive lake in the area, and actually when the weather is bad, a lot of the float planes will land here instead because it's less likely to be choppy, unlike Knack Neck Lake.
Sounds like driftwood, but I was like, nope, those are antlers.
It's almost 10 o'clock at night, and this is how light out it still is. Oh yeah, the bears don't have a bedtime. They're still fishing. They're still fishing. There's one over there too. Is that how many you counted to?
Yeah.
9?
You see the one over there?
Yeah, I counted that one too. Oh, actually, there's one laying down over there too, so that's 10.
Gotta be bear aware. And 2 bears right there in the woods. Just back up slow. Give them space. They want to use the trail.
Yeah, I don't know if maybe we should go towards the beach.
Probably.
Okay, we finally made it. There's at least 8 bears in that area. And there's 2 people that finally came up behind our group of 4. And so earlier when we were escorted, we had 6 people in our group with the ranger. And I think that's the magic number. So we ended up making it through, but it took us probably a good 25 minutes.
It took a while.
It took a little while to get past.
This was a very full day for us in Katmai National Park. And this is just the beginning. Our days get more and more full as we go. So if you enjoyed this video and want to see more, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and our next day in the park will be at the Valley of 10,000 Smokes.